Hello, hi there, amazing Geminis, and welcome to my channel. And this is your love forecast for May 2017. Most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and how I work is I work with my spirit guides, which is slightly different to how most people do horoscopes on YouTube, but that's how I work. And if you'd like to know more about me and my services, just look at the link below. So, Geminis, Geminis, oh yeah. Do you remember January? For some of you, when I did your love horoscope, and some of your general ones as well, that I said for some of you, you'd be almost splitting yourself. So there would be some Geminis who would be getting the message about the direction of how they can move forward this year in a healthier way, right from the beginning. And then there were some of you that would linger in that energy that we had of last year, which was a number 9 energy, in terms of still not letting go of their fear, or being self-sabotaging, or looking at the world kind of glass half empty when it comes to their love life. Well, it's May now. It's May, and for those of you who took that darker route, which was not self-serving, this is when you get to turn it around. This is when the penny kind of drops, that actually some of the kind of lowness that you may have been experiencing when it comes to your love life, with the greatest respect, and I wince because you might tell me off, was because of your thought forms, because of how you were thinking about things. And it seems like you become much more awake basically in May, that actually by changing and having better thoughts, but having much more faith that you are lovable and that you can love, and to not dwell on the things that don't work so well, or the past, or whatever this is that's been holding you back from just giving yourself, changes significantly in this month, because you have to. It's not a healthy way to be. Taking bold risks sometimes in love can bring great rewards. It doesn't always bring negativity, and I think that's what you've been fearing. So I can maybe blame you, because we've all been there. But the journey didn't have to perhaps be so long and hard. And I think you're tired. That's why we get to May and you're like, yep, that's it. I need the balance being brought back. I need to just re-examine my whole situation with better glasses, basically, than the ones I was using, because I'm exhausted of feeling low, lonely, isolated, not feeling happy in my relationship. Again, this would only apply to those of you who took the long route. For those of you who took the happy route, you're already balanced. You're in a really good place where you're like, okay, I can reevaluate now the direction. So for both aspects of Geminis, no matter what path you took, there is an element of you re-examining the direction you want to go, making really better and stronger choices, and happy to do so. Now, for those of you who are single, or perhaps wanting to get back with somebody, you seem to be spending a bit of the second week, because you're a bit more optimistic, and even if you were already in the optimistic place, no matter where you're at, you in the second week seem to be very preoccupied with a certain person that you want to fix something with, that you want to have a relationship with, that you fancy, that you've got a crush on. This could also be a past relationship. Somebody is in your mind, and you're doing a little bit of what I call, not just thinking, like one would say, a little bit of stalking. in a healthy way, not in that dangerous stalky way, but sometimes we all do it one way or another when we're in this kind of situation. You might be looking at their Facebook or their Instagram or whatever it is. It's almost like you're trying to test the water. Like you might even deliberately make sure that you're accidentally walking down their street or pass by their workplace. There is some sort of motivation to basically want to create a situation where you can reveal your feelings, or to see if you can fix something, or to try to start something. So again, whatever this is for you, you're basically optimistic after your first week of thinking about what direction you want to go. You've made your decision that you are going to actively, with this one person, try to see whether you can have a new beginning or a new start, or try to have a new relationship if this is a brand new person. Somebody you've had your eye on, basically. it's quite sweet the way it's coming across, because it feels to me that first message my guys want to say is whoever it is that you're desiring will desire you back. So you can't go wrong. It's not one of those you desire them and they don't desire you. You do desire, they do desire you back. So you can't go wrong. So perhaps you don't need to be so serendipitous about it. You can be a bit more bold and actually pick up the phone or write a message to say, hey, how are you? Do you want to go on a date? Because trust me, the other person will love it. All right? Definitely. So there's that kind of shift that happens in a really great way in the second week, and you're feeling so much more optimistic, particularly those of you who looked on the negative. You're now starting to see the error of your ways, that things are a lot more positive, and that you will start to become less judgmental about yourself and your choices. Happy days. All good. In the third week, again, you feel like you're just really feeling really confident about the choices that you're making when it comes to your love life. So again, whether you're in a long-term connection, whether it's a new or you've just got back with somebody, whatever this is, you're feeling like you cannot make a wrong judgment, and that you will also not be judged by that other person. It feels like you can be goofy, that you can be serious. There's that unconditional love I get flowing your way. And very much because you are really just being authentic, if I'm being honest with you, and really for the first time for some of you, or for some of you, just capitalizing on just this good mood, this positivity, and not dwelling and living in the past or in your fear, which again is not self-serving. All that did was lock you in your own maze, basically, with no directions for anybody to get to you. And all you're doing is giving somebody the map now, and doing it willingly with open arms, so that in a way you're rescuing yourself and somebody else is rescuing you. So I like this transformation that's happening for you, Geminis, in this month, this positivity, this willingness to just be open to receiving without fear or without judgment. In the fourth week, a lot of you will start to realise that your thought forms that you may have had for a while, and even for those Geminis who took the easy path, there's a lot of self-reflecting, and I've noticed this month. There's at least 1 week where each sign does a bit of self-reflecting, and the last week is yours. But mostly I get here that self-reflection is about understanding that negative thoughts give you negative things. And you almost feel, with the greatest respect, a little bit foolish that you've been thinking a certain way. Like you become really super objectional about this. And my guides are giving me the weirdest thing. They're just saying here that you will feel a bit like Alice in Wonderland. That you couldn't see the wonder and the beauty that there was before you, and the weird and the wonderful and the wacky, but all beautiful, until that week. And then you realise and recognise just what in a good place you are, no matter single or otherwise. Lots of confidence, lots of everything, lots of positivity, plans and actions, you doing, and somebody wanting to do that with you. So if you're single, great month, particularly the last couple of weeks, I would say, about capitalising on that energy to bring forth exactly and who it is you desire. Which, like I said, for some of you, you already know who this is. And you can do it with confidence, because remember, they want you to. So I hope that's kind of been helpful, and do revisit, if you're watching this at the beginning of the month, revisit it later on to see how it all played out. And again, if you like this, do subscribe, do comment, do share. And if you'd like to join my Facebook community where I give daily oracle card readings, then the link is also down below. So anyway, take care everybody, and I hope you all have an amazing May.